today we will learn how to read a graph. So student, we have studied in this chapter motion about the position of an object, velocity, and the new word acceleration. Okay, as we know, position of an object changes with time. That means we are going to learn how do we represent this position of an object in the graph. Similarly, we will learn how the velocity as it is changes with time, how we can represent in the term graph. Similarly, acceleration time graph. These three kind of graph is represent at three different cases. The first case would be at rest. That means when an object would be at rest. So how would it position time graph look like? When an object is at rest, how would its velocity time graph look like? Similarly, if an object is at rest, so what will be the acceleration graph look like? Similarly, these are uniform motion and non-uniform motion. So we are going to study these three different type of graph with three different kinds of conditions. Okay. So here is the first condition of our graph. We will going to study now position time graph at the condition of when object is at rest. Okay. So suppose we have taken an example. What is that? We are supposing that object is placed at 5 kilometers away from a house. So this is our condition that it is a house and something. Okay, an object is placed, suppose it is a statue or whatever. So it is 5 kilometers away from the house. So how would be the graph? When we will draw the graph of this condition, how would be like? So we are trying to drawing a graph. See, these are two axes of graph. We will place time at horizontal axis. It will be represented R. So it would be like 1 hour, second hour, third hour, and so on. Similarly, on vertical axis, we can keep distance or position of an object. We will represent the position or distance by x over here. So it would be like, it should be in meter, kilometer. So we are taking, suppose this interval is of 5 kilometers, then 10 kilometer, now 15 kilometer, and so on. Am I correct? Now, if I want to draw the graph of the given condition, so how can we say? See, for first hour, the object is at rest, so that first hour it would be only 5 kilometers away from the house, obviously. Second hour, object is stationary, it will not change its position. So second hour, what is the position of an object? 5 kilometers. So we will placing 2 hour and 5 kilometers. Joining over here, so it will be the second point, the third point. Third hour, as obvious, object is stationary, so it will not change its position. So now we are observing, we are finding different points, but these points are only moving with time. As the position is not changing, so these points are not on the vertical. It is not going vertical direction. Okay, if it is going vertical direction, that means object is moving. So what we are going to observe? We observe that when object is at rest or stationary, the graph, which kind of graph? We can say position time graph. The graph of position time will always be a parallel line. There are two parallel lines, so that will be a parallel line. Will be a line, should be written over there. Sorry, will be a line parallel to time axis. Am I correct? So the condition what we have concluded, whenever object will be rest, the line we will find always be in the parallel to the time axis. Here we are drawing position time graph, time axis, position axis. The graph will always be a line parallel to time axis. That parallel line shows that object is at rest. So this way we are going to read this graph.
Now student, here we have shown position time graph under the condition uniform motion. We have taken an example. An object is moving with constant speed or velocity of 5 km per hour. Now, as we can see, object is having a constant velocity. What does it mean? It means object is covering each single hour 5 km distance. As the velocity is given, we will have to change it into the distance. Suppose A to V. What distance an object will travel? Object will travel 5 km in 1 hour. For the next hour, what would be its distance? Its distance will be again for next 1 hour 5 km. So B to C, that is 1 hour travelled 5 km. Now for the next section, suppose C to D, for next 1 hour it will keep on like that. Now if we want to represent this condition on the graph, so on the horizontal axis we will write time. Time will measure in hour. Okay. And the vertical axis we will represent position. Position will defined as x. So here the interval like 5 km, then the 10 km, or distance will move like that 15 km. Now for the, here the time will 1 hour, second hour, third hour, fourth hour, and so on. Now for the first hour, we can see in the drawing that for A to B, object has travelled 5 km within 1 hour. So we can suppose this object is starting at A, was at rest. So the starting point will be on the origin. Now from 1 hour and 5 km, we can draw the line perpendicular to the position axis or perpendicular to the time axis. They will meet at some point, and this will be our meeting point. Okay. Now from A to C, if we find distance from A to C, so 5 km, more the object has travelled, the total distance will be 10 km. Okay. Now we will draw this on graph. This will be the prime point from, this is the meeting point. Now for the third hour, object has travelled 5 more km. That means from the initial point we have travelled total distance 15 km. Now we will draw the 15 km in our graph. That this is that 15 km. Here we get the meeting point. Now we have got these 3 points. How can we can join these 3 points and we will get a line. So what we are observing? We are observing a straight line which is making slope with time axis. Correct? So what do we conclude, student? We concluded in position time graph, under the condition when object move with a uniform motion, we will always have a straight line making a slope. So student, what can we write? We will find in position time graph of uniform motion, of an object will always be a straight line making a slope with time axis. Okay, now where is the slope? This angle we are making, suppose this is theta, so this will be a slope. Am I writing slope? Okay.
How can we draw the graph of uniform motion of position time graph? It will always be a line like that. Now, here is the third condition of position time graph when object moves with a non-uniform speed or velocity. See, we have again taken an example. Suppose our object is covering, as it is moving with non-uniform speed. So, it is covering 5 km in first hour, 10 km in second hour, and again 5 km in third hour. So that only the object will move with non-uniform. So here we can draw the concept. Here starting from A to B, the object has travelled 5 km distance in 1 hour. B to C, it is covered 10 km distance in second hour, and third hour. Third hour, object travelled 5 km in third hour. So now we will start drawing of the graph of the given condition. Again we have placed time axis on horizontal. Why? Because always we are keeping time axis on a horizontal line. Just there we are having a logic over there. Can you say time is dependent on position or velocity or acceleration? No. Yes, time cannot be dependent, but the position varies with time, velocity varies with time. So we can say the time is a quantity or a physical quantity which is independent. So that the quantity which will be independent always be placed on x-axis or horizontal axis. The quantity which is dependent on some other physical quantity which will be placed on vertical axis or y-axis. Am I correct? So I am writing. See. Now, as the condition is saying, object travel only 5 km in first hour. So here we can join these 2 points, 5 km from y-axis and 1 hour from x-axis. There is a common point. For second hour, it has traveled 10 km. 10 km means total interval from B to C, means from A to C. The total distance has traveled 15 km. So obviously where we are getting 15 km, we will draw the second hour, and 15 km is over here. So we will join these two. Now third hour is moving 5 km. That means from our initial point, total distance travelled is 20 km. So where we can get the 20 km? So we will draw the line on time axis, and here we can get 20 km around over here. We will join. This will be the point. Now if we want to join this, can you find a straight line? No, it is not a straight line. See, this line is turning, correct? So what conclusion we have got? We learned that whether objects moves with a non-uniform motion, its graph will be curve line. So, graph of non-uniform motion of a PT graph or position time graph will always be a curve line. Student, you need to learn this. Okay, the graph, if it is a curve, so it can go like that. Similarly, I can make a curve line like that also. So, which kind of curve graph may it be? So, both kind of. But how do we understand that if this curve line is like that? So, what do we understand over here? We can understand if the curve line is moving or towards the time axis, that means the speed or position with respect to time is going slowly, or changing of position is slow. Okay, now if I make the curve like that, okay, so this is also a curve line, but this indicate object is changing its position with respect to time is fast. Okay, so this is the difference.